Hello everyone, thank you for the opportunity. We are from 7 group, which is consists me, Rahmadani Arlisa Dewi, and then Jenia Saputra Amaral, and then Fitriah Maulidia will be present about break-even point. Break-even point is a technique about to determine the condition in which company needed gains or losses, and we will start now.
So there's a data. Before we calculate the BAP, we have to know about the total sales. Total sales equal number of product multiplied by selling price per unit. Enter. Next is variable cost per unit equal total variable cost divided by number of product. Enter. So next is variable cost versus sales equal total variable cost divided by total sales. Enter. So next is BAP in unit equal fixed cost divided open bracket selling price per unit minus variable cost per unit and close the bracket. Enter. Next is BAP in rupiah equals fixed cost divided open bracket 1 minus variable cost versus sales close bracket and enter. So next question, before we calculate BAP and margin of safety, first we calculate combination margin. So the formula is equals 1 minus open bracket variable cost divided by selling price and close bracket. Enter. Next is BAP rupiah equals fixed cost divided by contribution margin and enter. Next is BAP in unit equals BAP in rupiah divided by selling price and enter. Next is margin safety equals open bracket maximum capacity minus BAP in unit close bracket divided by maximum capacity multiply 100%. Enter. So next one, margin of safety. First we calculate the total sales. The formula is equal selling price per unit multiplied by number of product. Enter. So next is variable cost per unit equals total variable cost divided by number of product. Enter. Next is variable cost versus sales. The formula is equals total variable cost divided by total sales. Enter. So next is BAP in rupiah. The formula is equals fixed cost divided open bracket 1 minus variable cost versus sales and close bracket. Enter. So next one is margin of safety. The formula is equals open bracket total sales minus BAP in rupiah, close bracket, divided by total sales. So next equals open bracket total sales divided by BAP in rupiah, close bracket, and enter. So next is margin of safety expense in sales result. The A formula is equals margin of safety A multiply total sales, enter. And next one is B equals open bracket margin of safety B minus 1 close bracket multiply by BAP in rupiah and enter. So next is margin of safety is expressed in sales process of sales A in unit of goods. The formula is equals margin of safety expressed in sales A divided by selling price unit and enter. Next is equals margin of safety expressed in sales process divided by selling price per unit.
We are going to the shutdown. To the first one, we are going to find total sales. The formula is equals number of product times selling price per unit. And next, the variable cost per unit. The formula is equals total variable cost divided by the number of product. And next, the variable cost versus sales. The formula is equals the total variable cost divided by the total sales. And the next one is shutdown point product. The formula is equals the cash fixed cost divided by open bracket and then selling price per unit minus the variable cost per unit and then close the bracket and you find the answer. And the next one is shutdown point rupiah. The formula is equal cash fixed cost divided by open bracket 1 minus the variable cost versus sales and close the bracket again, and then you can see the answer.